Que hola, soy Román González, le mando un saludo a todos los fans, bendiciones, cuídense.
Well, it's personal between me and you, and I'm going to do you some serious harm, you big stiff idiot.
The untouchable True School Sports Empire proudly presents something the boxing game's been missing. Hey, what's going on? It's your boy BT, and I came here to talk some boxing with the thousands of True School Sports subscribers. Now, wanted to talk about, you guys know me, we're massive fans here on True School Sports of Roman Gonzalez. I think any self-respecting boxing fans who appreciates the art of fighting and the sweet science of boxing would have to be a fan of Charlatito Gonzalez. Otherwise, you're not a fan of boxing, in my opinion, because the dude is a great fighter all the way around the board. We know that Charlatito has his big fight coming up, the third fight in the trilogy with Estrada. He's trying to go 3-0 against Estrada, but 2-1 on paper. Gonna be a fun fight. Arizona should be a great time. But we got some news. We got some added intrigue to the fight. Now, we know that Bam Rodriguez, who had the WBC belt in this weight class, he vacated the belt recently. Estrada was the WBC franchise champion, but now, because Bam vacated, it's been reported that this fight, the third trilogy fight with Estrada and Charlatito, will now be for the vacant WBC world title. So Roman Gonzalez has a chance to become world champion. And I really think if he has a convincing performance, if Charlatito has a convincing performance against Estrada, beating up on Julio Cesar Martinez, and then now Estrada, he would have to get some consideration for fighter if he beats him. In my opinion, I really think it was the belt. He should have had the belt anyway, because he beat Estrada when they fought last year in the second fight, in the rematch. But it does add intrigue to the fight. I almost feel like, because, Bam Rodriguez, for those that know, for those that don't know, Bam Rodriguez and Roman Charlatito Gonzalez had the same promoter, and that's none other than the incomparable Mr. Honda of Tekken Promotions out there in Japan. I almost feel like Mr. Honda told Bam to vacate so that Bam could move down, Bam could pick up a title at 112, Mr. Honda could have some more control at 112, and then now this gives Mr. Honda the chance to have another champion at 115, and he's got more power among the lower weight classes. These are how the promoters think. World titles. Well, for boxing fans out there, when you guys look at a world title, you probably look at it as a thing that makes a fighter a great fighter. Promoters and fighters and networks, all three of them, when they look at world titles, they look at it as money, one way or the other. Because if the fighters have a world title, then it boosts their profile and makes them more credible in the eyes of fans, which leads to higher ticket sales, which, obviously means more money in their pockets, which, obviously a belt makes any fight that's promoted more attractive to the networks. So then the money trickles down from the networks to the promoters to the fighters. So it's a trickle down effect, and this does make the fight bigger, because Roman Gonzalez can win another belt. Estrada can if he beats Charlatito on paper, then he can claim he's 2-1 with Charlatito, and he's now WBC champion again. So the plot thickens as we look to close out what I truly believe has been, arguably, it's up there, the greatest boxing trilogy of the last 10 to 15 years. I mean, it's up there with like Fury and Wilder and some of the other great trilogies in boxing. This one has been up there. We'll see how the third fight plays out, but fight number 1 was great. Fight number 2 was even greater. In fact, the second fight of this trilogy is the best fight I've ever been to live. So we'll see how fight number 3 goes, and fingers crossed, God willing, some things fall into place in my life, and we can find a way out to Arizona to go cover this, to go watch this fight as a fan and go support Roman Gonzalez. But that's the news. Estrada versus Charlatito, the third fight, is now going to be for the vacant WBC title that was recently vacated by none other than Jesse Bam Rodriguez himself. So make of that what you will. Leave your comments down below. Make sure you guys take the time to subscribe. And like I say in every single one of these videos, you can love me or you can hate me, but I'm just a kid from Daniel. So until next time, take care, guys.
And I think True School Sports, he's the truth. One of the best the best.
Ooh, the number one.
Number one.
Brandon, you've been there, man, and you're building up a good following with us.
Thank you.
And I'm proud to be a part of what you're doing, too. You are spectacular, and
Thank you, man. All the best to through school boxing and
Yeah.
keep up the good work.